Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create your own voting slides, how to change the number of voting options, how to change the graph type, how to change the colours of the graph, and also how to change where the graph is positioned. Also, please bear in mind when you're watching that all of these steps can be done in one go, so you don't need to save and exit every time you change something individually. To create a voting slide, we're going to go to the Add-ins menu and click on the ClickerPad drop-down menu. From this list, we're going to pick the very top item, New Slide Wizard. This is going to bring up what we'd like the slide to be. We're going to pick a voting slide, and then we're going to go to the bottom right of the window and we're going to click Go. This is going to bring up a selection of templates we can use. Okay, now this is loaded, we're going to pick the top one, a column chart. As you can see, this has now created a graph with 4 options and somewhere you can edit your question. Now I'm going to show you how to change the number of options available. So to do this, we're going to use the question, what day of the week is it? And then we're going to change all the options here. Sunday. So here we now have 7 options, but on the graph over here we only have 4. So to change this, we're going to go back to the Add-ins menu, back to the ClickerPad menu, but rather than New Slide Wizard, this time we're going to click on Slide Editor. Going to wait for that to load. Now it's loaded, all we're going to do is click Save and Go, and the graph will update to now have 7 options. So in order to change the graph type, what we're going to do, we're going to make sure we're in the Add-ins tab, and then we're going to go to the ClickerPad menu, and then we're going to go back down to Slide Editor. From the Slide Editor, we're going to go to the Graphing tab. Make sure we're in Graph Settings, and for this example, I think we should change it to a bar chart. And then once you've changed it, you click Save and Go. As you can see, the chart has now upgraded itself, so it has 7 bars to match the 7 answers. So in order to change the colours of your graph, you're going to go to the Add-ins menu, the ClickerPad menu, back into Slide Editor, and we're going to make our way to the Graphing tab, but rather than Graph Settings, this time we're going to click Display Settings. And this brings up a visual representation of the graph you see. You can change any colour on the graph by clicking on it. So click and change. Click and change to whatever you want. You can also use the RGB settings to make any colour you want. So you can make it match your company logos. Once you've changed that, all you do, you click Save and Go, and as you can see, the graph colours have updated themselves. So now you've got the graph looking how you want it to look. It's not in the right place. How do we change that? So we're going to make sure we're in the Add-ins tab, go back to the ClickerPad menu, and then go over to the Slide Editor. When that loads, we're going to go to the Graphing tab and then Set Graph Position. This is going to bring up how it will look when the presentation is run in full screen. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab the top and we're going to drag it into the position we want. I personally like it so it's next to the answers, so that's how I'm going to change it. But now it's in the right place, it's not the right size. So there are 2 things you can change. You can move the bottom so it's more in line like this, And also, because you're wasting all that space, you might want a bigger graph. So you can drag it from the right side like this. So bottom to drag it down, right to drag it across. You can also, using the toolbar, change it here. So you can move the graphs up and down, from the bottom, from the top, from the left, from the right, like that. And then when you're like, you know what, I like that, it's got everything I need, you just click that X in the top right corner and then save and go. And there you have it, it's saved. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully it has helped you to get started with creating and editing your voting slides. But if you still have questions, please visit our support forum or please email support@clickerpad.com.